Welcome to this video, which is titled How to Read Spiritual Text. Every religion has got the written word, which are the wise sayings of spiritual masters passed down through the ages. But the malady is that these original text or original message have been altered to suit the culture and the audience which the subsequent disciples faced. So, we need to really re examine how we have to read all spiritual texts. Today, the biggest sin is reading them literally. While these texts were mythological narratives, I would say quasi mythological narratives, where a part of history and a part of spiritual message have been combined to give the listeners a message which could empower their spirituality. But what has happened is that today we have really hijacked this text to be literal truth, irrespective of the transformation in culture, in civilization, and in consciousness. The Greeks believed human thought functioned through two separate avenues: logos and mythos. Logos is the analytical, logical method for dealing with the information and complexity of the world. It is governed by the rules such as we still use in arguments and more formal logical exercise. On the other hand, mythos, which follows our basic definition of myth, is a collection of stories or beliefs held common by a group of people. Unlike logos, mythos deals with non-logical, non-concrete, non-linear aspects of the world and our psyche. There are no rules governing how we interpret myths, as they often deal with those things outside the realm of human consciousness and understanding. Metaphor is the most fundamental form of figurative language. Figurative language differs from literal usage because its assumption that terms literally connected with one object can be transferred to another object. This is done with the aim of achieving new, wider, and special or more precise meaning. Metaphor, broadly conceived, is simply the linguistic process in which one thing is seen in terms of something else. According to scholars, metaphors serve three major functions: expression, perception influencing, and learning. The metaphor as a linguistic tool for expression is a powerful means of conveying, relating, transmitting, and elaborating the intended meaning. Metaphors stretch literal expression by supplying language with flexibility, expressibility, and a method by which to expand. A few examples. Life is a highway. Her eyes were diamonds. He's a shining star. The snow is a white blanket. She's an early bird. To sum up, metaphors suggest comparison, although they don't explicitly state a comparison. All myths are metaphors. But what has happened is that today all mythological narratives have been completely taken literally. And that is the reason why we have a problem of fundamentalism in all religions. The conclusion we should take from these facts is that whenever we read any sacred text, read them as myths and that they are not factual. These texts provide metaphors as a step ladder to descend to the deeper psychological levels, to wean out the non-logical, non-concrete, non-linear aspects provided through symbolism to enlighten our soul. This presentation is vital today, as we have lost tremendous value embedded in the scriptures and sacred writings due to the dominance of our rational mind. I hope this presentation has been an eye-opener, but we have to keep an open mind because today 90% of the people in all religions use the sacred scriptures as literal, and that has got a very damaging effect. Wish you a more meaningful and realistic spiritual journey. Thank you for watching and listening.